Jim Klauck, aka Checker Pro Joe, here on the Checker Pro radio show, talking home improvement, as we always do here on the program. James Laws is joining me here from Louisiana Softwash Solutions. Hello, James. How are you?
Phenomenal, Jim. How are you today?
I am living the dream. Thank you so much. I love what you do. A lot of people don't really know that your type of service exists. A lot of people are familiar with pressure washing. You guys can do that, but you guys specialize in soft wash, and you guys can clean a roof. And some people are saying, why do I need to clean a roof? The rain does that. Actually, the rain really may not help. Can you talk a little bit about what people might find on the roof that needs to be cleaned? And then I want you to go into how you actually clean the roof. What is that process?
Yeah. People think, oh, it's a roof, it's not leaking, it's perfectly fine. Well, that's not necessarily the case. It's you have a roof composition of, you know, granules, fiberglass, and other components, and those can harbor dirt that doesn't ever really come off. Not only that, but it's getting the living organisms like your magma, your mosses, your lichens, all that kind of stuff really kind of just sits on the roof and grows. Here in South Louisiana, we don't get really hard rains all that often, but we do get a lot of rains. But a lot of times it's not enough to just flush the roof. It's not doing a good job. Because of all that dirt and grime, it's really becoming a petri dish. So what we do is when we're asked to clean a roof, we show up to the job site, whether it's a house or a commercial building, and we meet with the client. We go over the scope of work, kind of let them know what we're going to be doing and how the process, the workflow from one side of the house to the other is going to go. Once they're all satisfied with the work, we actually ask them also if they need any other things while we're there. But once we start cleaning the roof, we're wetting down plants and vegetation, along with covering a lot of your delicate stuff, just to make sure that we're not impacting any of the plant landscaping plants or anything around those areas where, some of the solutions may come off the roof. So as we're doing that, we're spraying with our wand. We may use a ladder to get up to the edge of the roof, but we do not get on the roof. There's no need to get on a roof. Just liability reasons. Our insurance would rather us not get on a roof to help them out as well as us. So we try to clean everything from the ground. If we can't get from the ground, we'll use a small ladder, like a 10-foot ladder. And if we can't even get from there, we have other extension poles that we can use that can give us longer reaches from the ground or ladders safely and effectively.
Yeah.
Once we
I was going to
clean the
say,
roof.
because of the process, you don't have to get over the roof like a pressure washer and, with the wand and spray it. You want to basically loft the solution up there, let it do its thing, and then rinse it off.
Absolutely. If you're cleaning from the ground up, you're able to let gravity do the work. If you get up on the roof and spray down, that's going to cause other issues where you're going to have a lot of overspray off of the roof that could impact a lot of your vegetation around the edge of the roof on the house.
And it's important that when you do use the solution that you use, you collect everything coming off the roof properly so it doesn't damage the homeowner's vegetation. Talk a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So if the homeowner has gutters, it's really great to have gutters because we use these some sheeting material to collect everything that comes off of the gutters to where we can take that water and use it, say, on like a driveway. We can put it on their driveway or sidewalk or patio, somewhere else where it can be utilized kind of effectively without damaging any of the grass or landscaping. If they don't have any gutters, we're usually wetting everything down just to make sure we're diluting and diverting any of the drippage coming off the roof. But if we can't do that, we'll cover with some Tyvek to help protect and still wet and dilute everything coming off of the roof.
Yeah. And that's generally what you do. It's like painting. It's really in the preparation, right? It's always in the preparation. It takes longer to do what you do with the prep, but it's part of the job.
Absolutely right. Prep it's it's the biggest part of the job is prepping. It may take the longest to do, but it's worth it in the long run. And then once we're done cleaning a roof, we use a plant wash that helps to
Mm.
fortify the soil, the grass, and everything. And it has a neutralizing agent as well to neutralize any of our solutions that may have gotten on the plants or around them.
Yeah. And it's really important to make sure you do it right. I tell people this: do not go on your roof, do not use a pressure washer, and don't use solution to clean things that you don't know about and know how to collect properly and dispose of. That's why you have to hire a professional like James.
Absolutely. There's the Asphalt Roofers Manufacturing Association actually has guidelines that we follow on proper techniques and solutions to clean a roof. You don't want to just get some household solutions or, dish soap and some other chemicals that honestly should not be mixed together and that specifically state to not be mixed together to do that because you can either damage your roof or harm yourself in the long run.
James, thank you so much, as always, for joining me here on the program to educate our listeners and our viewers.
Thank you, Jim.